guys, Uncle Laurie here, back with another video. Today we're not doing a shave, we're doing a demonstration video. We're doing the first episode in my new series called Bowl Lathering. Episode 1. In this episode I'll just show my standard bowl lathering method that I use in just about every shave for soft soaps. And the soap we're going to use is from Squadron, the Warden. Just a standard, as you can see, it's going down a bit. It's just a standard soft soap. You push your finger into it. And the brush we're going to use with that comes from Yaqi, 26mm pony knot in the rainbow handle. This is actually my first Yaqi brush that I ever bought, and the first synthetic I ever bought. Lovely brush. The lathering bowl we're going to use is my Whispers from the Woods lathering bowl. Lovely Australian made bowl. First thing we're going to do is I'll put the brush in my soaking mug to get wet, and we'll move across to the overhead shot and we'll do the rest of the demonstration. Alright, we're at the overhead shot here. So first thing we do, we'll get I'll use a half teaspoon measure and scoop out a level half teaspoon of soap. About like that would do. That's also about 2.5 grams if you're going to measure it by weight. And that's what we're going to use the lather with. And I've already got my brush soaking here. You can see it's very wet. I'm going to squeeze that out in a second. So the first thing we do is squash our soap in the bowl. Spread it around so you got a nice thin layer of soap in the grooves, if you got grooves. If you just got a flat bowl, just squash it around and just wipe your finger off on the side of the bowl. Okay, like that. So I'll get the brush. We just squeeze it out. 1-2 shakes. That aside. The other thing we do is I've got a syringe here, which I've got 20 mils of water in. We'll use that to add to the lather as we go. So now we just start with this damp brush, generating a pasty lather first from the dry soap. Just keep swirling, gather up as much as the soap as possible. before we start adding water. You can see it's nice and rich. And we haven't even added water yet, which we'll do so now. Now we just add a little bit of water first. I put in half a teaspoon. So if you've got a half teaspoon measure, you could use that. Alternatively, you can use a spray gun, a water spray gun. And then we just keep building it up, adding little bits of water at a time, half a teaspoon at a time. It's perfect. Just incorporate it into the lather as you go. Give them plenty of swirls. Gather up the lather on the side. Push it into the centre. Just keep swirling. Keep adding more water. Until you get the consistency you like. I like soft, droopy peaks in my lather. At the moment you can see they're a bit sharp. Bit more water. So that's 10 ml so far, that's 2 teaspoons for about 2.5 grams of soap. This soap is normally about 15 ml, which is normally pretty good. As you can see, the soap is softening up now, just starting to get some nice peaks. We're still a bit sharp. If you add water too quickly, you'll find it'll bubble up a bit and you have to work it down. As you can see, it's getting softer now. So we're up to 15 ml of water now. Normally 15 is pretty good for me on the soap. Each soap is different. Generally I use between 12 and 20 ml of water, depending on the soap. It's just getting soft now, but it still needs a bit more water to get that droopy look. So another 2.5. Yes, that's perfect now. Okay, see that droopy look on the soap, on the peaks? That's what I like. So that's what I use. Beautiful. Alright, that finishes my demonstration, and I'll make up more demonstration videos as we go along, showing my methods, and hopefully that'll help people. Cheers!